Okay, so are you ready to kind of bounce some preconceived notions? Because today we're taking a deep dive into something you might not expect.
Oh,
Stability ball exercises.
okay.
Yeah, that big bouncy ball.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going beyond like those basic crunches you might be picturing
Yeah.
and uncovering a world of surprising benefits and maybe even dispelling a few myths along the way.
Ooh, I like it.
Are you ready to see if stability ball exercises deserve a spot in your fitness routine?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's so much more to this deceptively simple tool than meets the eye.
All right, well, first get this. I was reading that these balls weren't originally intended for gyms at all.
Interesting.
Apparently, they were first used in the 1960s in Switzerland, but not for like the sculpted abs we might imagine.
All right.
Well, what?
That's right. What's fascinating is that the stability ball, also known as the physio ball, therapy ball, Swiss ball, or gym ball,
Whoa, hold on, wait.
and yes, there will not be a quiz later,
Okay, good.
was actually developed for physical therapy,
Hmm.
specifically for treating patients with cerebral palsy.
Wow, so the names tell a story of evolution, from rehab tool to gym staple.
Hmm.
But why so many different names?
Well, the evolution of names reflects how the ball's purpose has been perceived and how it has been used over time.
Okay.
Physio ball and therapy ball highlight its origins in rehabilitation, emphasizing its role in improving balance, coordination, and core strength in a therapeutic setting.
Okay, that makes sense. So, as fitness professionals saw its benefits, the names shifted to Swiss ball and gym ball,
Right.
highlighting its transition into the mainstream fitness world.
Exactly. The name gym ball particularly emphasizes its role in general fitness and athletic training, moving beyond its initial clinical applications.
It's like the little ball that could conquering the world of fitness one bounce at a time.
Yeah.
So, our sources are packed with benefits, and improved balance and stability seem like obvious ones.
Yeah.
It all comes down to this idea of proprioception, right?
Precisely. Proprioception is essentially your body's internal GPS.
Okay.
It's the awareness of where your body is in space, even without looking.
Okay, so like knowing where your foot is without having to look down?
Yes, exactly. It's what allows you to walk without constantly looking at your feet or touch your nose with your eyes closed.
So stability ball exercises improve that internal GPS. Tell me more.
Think of it this way. When you're on an unstable surface like a stability ball, your nervous system has to work overtime to keep you balanced.
Oh, wow.
It's constantly sending signals to your muscles to make tiny adjustments, refining your proprioception.
So it's like a workout for your brain and body at the same time. I like it.
Exactly. And improved proprioception doesn't just make you better balancing on a ball. It translates to everyday life and can even improve athletic performance.
Okay, now that makes a lot of sense. You're less likely to trip and fall and you'll have better coordination in sports.
Right.
But let's be honest, for many people, stability balls bring to mind endless crunches. Is that all there is to it when it comes to building core strength?
Definitely not. While crunches can be a part of it, stability ball exercises go far beyond that. Because you're constantly engaging your core to stabilize yourself. You're working a wider range of muscles, including those smaller stabilizing muscles that often get neglected.
I was reading one article where someone described being sore in muscles they didn't know existed after using a stability ball. I think we've all felt that at some point.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's a good indicator that you're working muscles in a new way, and those deeper stabilizing muscles are crucial for supporting your spine and preventing injuries. It's functional strength you can use in everyday life.
Okay, so we've got balance coordination and deep core strength. What about flexibility? How does a big bouncy ball help with that?
Well, picture this. You're sitting on the ball naturally, encouraging an upright posture.
Yeah.
Then to do a simple stretch, you lean back, and the ball's shape allows for a greater range of motion than you'd get on a flat surface.
That makes sense. It's like the ball guides you into a deeper stretch.
Right. And by regularly incorporating stability ball exercises, you can improve your flexibility, leading to better posture, reduced risk of injury, and even enhanced athletic performance.
Speaking of better posture and reduced risk of injury, let's address something I think a lot of people wonder about. Is a stability ball actually good or bad for your back?
That's a great question, and a common misconception we definitely need to unpack.
Let's do it.
You see, when we talk about core strength, we often think about six-pack abs. But a truly strong core includes the muscles that wrap around your torso and support your spine.
So not just about looks, but about functionality.
Exactly. And stability ball exercises, by their very nature, engage all those core muscles, including the deep ones that are crucial for spinal stability.
So a strong core from stability ball exercises actually leads to a healthier back.
That's the idea. And a well-supported spine helps to maintain proper alignment, which can alleviate existing back pain and prevent future issues.
Now, that's a benefit I didn't expect. But let's add a little caveat here. If you have specific back pain concerns, it's always smart to chat with a spine specialist before hopping on a stability ball.
Absolutely. It's always best to get personalized advice from a medical professional.
Okay, so we've covered some pretty impressive benefits of stability ball exercises. I'm already itching to try some.
We'll hold on to that enthusiasm because in our next segment, we'll dive into specific exercise examples for all levels.
Okay.
We'll explore beginner-friendly options, advanced moves for fitness fanatics, and even ways to incorporate the stability ball into your daily routine.
Sounds like a plan. Get ready to get moving, everyone.
All right.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm ready to swap my desk chair for a stability ball and get moving.
Yeah.
Let's dive into those exercise examples you mentioned earlier, from beginner-friendly to total beast mode.
Let's do it. We can start with some simple yet effective exercises that are perfect for anyone new to the stability ball.
Okay, I'm all ears. What's a good starting point?
Wall squats are a fantastic way to get comfortable with the ball and build strength in your legs and core. You'll stand facing a wall, place the ball between your lower back and the wall, and slowly lower yourself into a squat position.
I like that this one uses the wall for support, especially if you're worried about balance.
Exactly. It gives you a sense of security as you get accustomed to the instability. As you build strength and confidence, you can gradually move away from the wall and perform regular stability ball squats.
All right, wall squats check. What else can we try?
Hamstring curls are another great option. You'll lie on your back with your heels on top of the ball and then lift your hips off the floor, engaging your core and glutes. From there, you'll slowly bend your knees, pulling the ball towards your glutes, then extend your legs back out.
Oh, I can already feel the burn. These are definitely going on my list. Now, we can't forget about the core. Plank rollouts sound intimidating, but also super effective.
They are. You start in a plank position with your forearms on the ball and your body in a straight line from head to heels. Then you'll slowly roll the ball forward, extending your arms, and then back, engaging your core throughout the movement.
I'm sensing a theme here. The instability of the ball really forces you to engage your core like no other.
You got it. Now let's say you've mastered the basics and you're ready for a bigger challenge.
Bring it on. I'm feeling ambitious.
For a next-level core workout, try ball pikes. Start in a push-up position with your shins on the ball. Then, keeping your legs straight, use your abs to pull the ball towards your chest, lifting your hips towards the ceiling.
Oh, wow. Those sound intense, but also like a really great way to target those deep abdominal muscles.
Absolutely. They really challenge your core stability and strength. Now, if you're ready to target multiple muscle groups at once, single-leg Romanian deadlifts on the ball are where it's at.
Okay, break that one down for me.
You'll stand on one leg with the other leg extended straight behind you, lightly resting the top of your foot on the ball. Holding a light weight in each hand, you'll hinge forward at your hips, keeping your back straight and your core engaged until your torso is nearly parallel to the floor.
That sounds like a real balance challenge.
It is. It works your hamstrings, glutes, core, and even your balance all in one move. Now, this next one is for those who are truly fearless.
Lay it on me.
Pistol squats with the ball behind you. Imagine a regular pistol squat, that super challenging single leg squat, but with the added element of balance from the ball supporting your back.
Okay, I'm not sure I'm ready for that level of intensity yet, but it's definitely inspiring to know that these types of exercises are possible with a stability ball.
It's all about pushing your limits and finding new ways to challenge yourself. Now, we've talked about specific exercises, but what about incorporating the stability ball into your everyday life?
Ooh, I like that. Let's get creative.
Something as simple as swapping your office chair for a stability ball for part of the day can make a big difference.
Wait, really? Just sitting on it?
You'd be surprised. It forces you to engage your core to maintain balance, which helps improve posture and strengthen your back muscles.
I'm starting to see how versatile this piece of equipment really is. It's not just for those dedicated workout sessions. It can be a part of your daily life.
Precisely. And let's say you're catching up on your favorite show. Instead of sinking into the couch, try doing some gentle ball marches, lifting your knees one at a time, or some hamstring curls while you watch.
I never would have thought to exercise while watching TV, but hey, multitasking for the win.
Okay, all of this is super inspiring, but before we get too carried away, let's address the elephant in the room, safety. Any tips to ensure we're using the ball safely and effectively?
Absolutely. We've covered a lot of ground on exercises, and it's important to make sure we're using the stability ball wisely.
Great point. Let's dive into that next.
All right, welcome back. We've explored the incredible benefits and gotten our blood pumping with some exercise examples.
Yeah.
But now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty of actually using a stability ball.
Right.
From picking the right size to avoiding those rookie mistakes.
It's like with any tool, knowing how to use it correctly can make all the difference.
Yeah.
So let's make sure you're set up for success.
Okay, first things first. How do you choose the right size stability ball? It's not one size fits all.
Definitely not. Most stability balls come in different sizes based on your height. You want to be able to sit on the ball with your feet flat on the floor and your knees bent at a comfortable 90-degree angle.
So it's kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Not too big, not too small, but just right.
Yeah.
What happens if you get the size wrong?
Well, if the ball's too big, you might find yourself struggling to maintain stability, making the exercises less effective and potentially even risky.
Oh.
And if it's too small, a too small ball can put extra stress on your joints, leading to discomfort or even injury. It's important to find that sweet spot for optimal results and safety.
Makes sense. So check the manufacturer's recommendations and maybe even test out a few sizes at a store before committing.
That's a great idea. It's like trying on shoes. You want to find the perfect fit.
Okay. Once you've got the right ball, what are some common mistakes people make when using it? I know I'm guilty of rushing into things sometimes.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
One common mistake is improper inflation. If the ball is too soft, it won't provide enough support, making exercises less effective and potentially compromising your balance.
So like trying to do a plank on a marshmallow?
Pretty much on the flip side, if the ball's too hard, it becomes unstable and uncomfortable. That's like trying to balance on a bowling ball. You want that slight give when you press on it.
Got it. So finding that Goldilocks level of inflation is key. What other pitfalls should we watch out for?
Hmm. Another mistake is relying on momentum rather than controlled movements. You might be tempted to bounce or jerk your way through the exercises, especially when they get challenging.
Yeah, I can see how that would be tempting. But it's not about speed, right?
Exactly. It's about quality of movement. Using momentum can reduce the effectiveness of the exercise and increase the risk of injury. Instead, focus on engaging your muscles and moving with control and precision.
So it's like a mindfulness practice, being present in each movement and really feeling those muscles work.
You got it. And speaking of being mindful, never skip the warm-up.
Right. Because jumping into challenging exercises cold is never a good idea.
Exactly. A few minutes of light cardio and some dynamic stretches can get your blood flowing, prepare your muscles, and prevent injuries.
So to recap, choose the right size ball, inflate it properly, warm up, move with control, and listen to your body. Sounds like a recipe for success.
It is, and remember, start slow. Begin with beginner-level exercises and gradually progress to more challenging ones as you gain strength and confidence.
Wise words, there's no need to rush into those advanced moves. It's all about progressing at your own pace.
And that's a great point to end on. Fitness is a journey, not a race. Be patient with yourself, enjoy the process, and celebrate your progress along the way.
I love that. This has been an eye-opening deep dive into the world of stability ball exercises. I'm walking away with a whole new appreciation for that big bouncy ball and a long list of exercises to try.
Me too. It's been fantastic exploring the versatility and potential of such a simple yet powerful tool.
So there you have it. Folks, don't underestimate the power of the stability ball. With a little knowledge, guidance, and a willingness to try something new, you can unlock a whole new level of fitness and well-being. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time for another adventure.